In olden days, there were no dining tables or chairs in common households. Our ancestors were doing all their chores sitting on the floor. Therefore, different types of material items to sit on were popular because the floors were mostly of mud. Paat was the most common prop used for sitting on the floor. To make paat more attractive, some craftsmen did carving or painting on them. With the passage of time, people gave up the practice of sitting on the floor and paat were replaced by more comfortable chairs. However, the tradition of making carved and painted paat still continues. Demani of Cuncolim in South Goa is where these paat and other traditional wooden items have been made for over a century. Several generations of Chitari family at Demani Cuncolim on Margao Kanakona highway are involved in producing these paat, mainly used in wedding and religious festivals. These designs are passed on from generations to generations. Today, there are around 5 families which are continuing with this craft. Like other handicrafts, this art too is facing challenges in the changed times. Just handful of skilled artisans required for painting or carving the paat are remaining today. There is a need to train younger generations in this art before it is lost forever. Let us find out how these wooden items are made. This simple looking paat has a very elaborate process to make. First, they have to procure the right kind of wood, which is mostly mango or jackfruit tree wood. The logs are sliced in sawmills as per required thickness. Then these planks are marked and cut into the size of paat. It is polished and prepared for the process. Paat are either painted or engraved. Here, both these processes are done with hand by a skilled artisan, exactly how it was done hundreds of years back. Meet Chari. He is painting paat for last 40 years. He learned this skill from his employer, Senior Chitari. Today, only couple of paat painters are surviving in this hamlet, which is famous for this handicraft in the state.
माझे नाव सुहास गुरुदास चारी 40 वर्सां हें काम हांव पेंटींग करता. म्हाजे पयलीं हे गेले आतां जो पळय म्हागे पात्रांव आसा तेगे बापूय करतालो, मागीर तेगे बापायलो बापूय करतालो. हय, ही परंपरा कमी कमी 100 वर्सां वयर जावन गेली. ते पळय जेन्ना करता पळय तेन्ना आमी बेश्टे हांगा बेश्टे कामां म्हणून येताले. ते पळोवन पळोवन जेन्ना पळय हांवें हाती घेतलो पेंटींग करपाक शिकपा खातीर, तेंगे ते पळोवन पळोवन हांव तेंगे तें काम शिकलो. जो पळय हो ते जाणटे पयलीं पळय डिजायन करताले तोच आजून हो डिजायन सेम आसा, कांय चेंज जालो ना हितून.
Chari is training his son to take this tradition forward. However, he regrets that youth are not learning this skill, which can provide gainful employment to many.
म्हाजे फाटल्यान ही परंपरा कोणें भुरग्यांनी आतां शिकोवंक जाय, कळना तुका. ते गव्हर्मेंटान बीन एक कितें क्लास बी घेवन हे भुरग्यांक शिकोवपा खातीर फुडें सरोंक जाय. ना आतां भुरगीं करता फकत तो मोबायल घेवन बसतात आनी ते मोबायलाचेर सगळे कितें गेमी आनी ते खेळत आसता पूण हेंचेर लक्ष दिनात. त्या खातीर चेडे हांवें म्हागेले चेड्याक मोबायल फाटीं धरून ताका हांव हें काम शिकयता. पूण तो आतां थोडे काम करता, हे 100 आतां 100% आसता पळय तितले एक 50-60 तो काम करता.
When asked if government has helped this handicraft tradition, he replied in negative. He is ever willing to train the youth, but government should support these training programs.
गव्हर्मेंट आमकां कांय हेल्प ना. आमगे पात्रांव आसा आपूण स्वता मिलार वचोन लाकूड हाडून हो धंदो आपल्या हातीन तयार करता. गव्हर्मेंटाक कांय हेल्प ना. त्या खातीर हांव कितें म्हणटा आतां भुरग्यांक मातशें हाती घेवन गव्हर्मेंटाक हेल्प घेवन कितें क्लासीस बी घेवन भुरग्यांक शिकोवपाक फुडें सरोन आमकां फुडें काडपाक जाय. भुरग्यांक शिकय म्हणून कोणें आमकां फुडें काडूंक ना न्ही आजून भुरग्यांक शिकय म्हणून. एक क्लासीस गव्हर्मेंटान काडपाक जाय. आमच्यान जायना तें आमी दीस भर बिजी उरता. गव्हर्मेंटान काडून बाबा एक क्लास भुरग्यांक शिकय म्हणून फुडें काडपाक जाय.
One part takes around 45 minutes to complete the painting part. Around 1500 painted parts, an equal number of engraved parts are produced by this unit alone. These parts are either sold through marketing chain in Goa or directly sold through their shops on the highway. Most of the demand for Paat and Chavai are during Ganesh Chaturthi or weddings. They also produce other wooden items like paine, three-wheel walker, adori, wooden toys, etc. Paat has the most intricate design which has not changed for a century.
पळय आमगे परंपरा स्टार्ट जाली पळय ते एक आपल्या आवय बापूय चेडवा लग्न करून दिता पळय ताका हे पयलीं सावन परंपरा चालू आसा एक वजे म्हणून दिवपा आसता ते वजे आवय बापूय एक हो पोपटा पाट मागीर हो कार्विंग पाट मागीर लाटफळें अशें करून आपल्या चलये दिता ही परंपरा आज 100 वर्स पयलीं चालू आसा ती आजून चालू आसा.
Most prominent figure on the Paat are two parrots and the use of red, yellow and green colors, making it very attractive. Chitari has so far painted thousands of Paat. Painting Paat has become his second nature because he has done it for so many years. Colors used to paint Paat are bought from Sawantwadi. After painting, a polish is applied on the Paat to protect the paint and make it attractive.
हो कलर आमगे हांगा मेळना आमी जो कलर सावंतवाडी दिसा मागून हाडटात आनी हो कलर आतां बरो म्हारग जाल्लो आसा पयलीं बरो सवाय मेळटालो आज 700-800 रुपया किलो जाता आनी तोय सुद्दां डुप्लिकेट असो येता तितून तो आज सगळो हाती लागता पयलीं हाती बी लागनाशिल्लो गम घातल्यार हाती लागता नॅचरल अशें कांय मेळना आतां.
Same amount of time, energy and skill goes into producing carved Paat. There are very few skilled workers to this job also. This artisan has learned this skill from his father, who was working for the Chitari family for a long time. Carved Paat takes almost 1.5 hours to finish. There's a lot of minute chisel work involved in producing a carved Paat. After finishing carving work, polishing of Paat completes the final product. One of the enterprising Chitari family members took this tradition to a different level by combining tradition with modern technology. He bought computer-aided engraving machines to etch out designs on Paat, Chavai and other decorative items. The machine made carved Paat a precise and attractive compared to man-made Paat. Machines can produce more number of Paat with intricate design. These machines are also used to engrave several other designs on doors, columns or any wooden and special material. Come Ganesh Chaturthi and this whole Demani ward of Cuncolim comes alive with activity. This age-old tradition is still preserved by the Chitari family despite several challenges in terms of raw material, skilled artisans and marketing. It is the duty of the government and society as a whole to preserve and protect this traditional craft for many more decades to come.